noodle cutlets. Hi and welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. I am Chef Anupa and I am going to be making for you noodle cutlets. It's a very unique recipe and a very quick recipe, so let's quickly go through the ingredients. For noodle cutlets, we need about a cup of boiled noodles, half a cup of grated cheese, 2 tablespoons of refined flour, 2 tablespoons of butter, salt to taste, half a teaspoon of black pepper powder, about 2 cups of milk and 1 tablespoon of oil. So firstly, we need to make white sauce. For that I need butter. So we are going to be using a non-stick pan. Okay, once the butter has melted, we will add in refined flour. Saute it only for a minute or so because we are not going to be coloring the flour, we are not going to let it color or turn to golden brown. So before it turns to golden brown, we are going to be adding in milk. So let's add in milk to this. And after you add in milk, keep on stirring as the refined flour will thicken the sauce. Okay, so now you can see that the sauce is thickening, and if it thickens a little too much, we can also thin it down with adding more milk. So like you see, the sauce is thickening. If you feel that the sauce is too thick, we can thin it down by adding milk. So here it goes in more milk, but keep on stirring as we do not want any lump formation. So if you keep on stirring like this, there won't be any lumps formed. We need to add in some salt to this. Butter also has a good amount of salt, so we'll add in less salt and some black pepper powder, very little. Let's continue mixing this. So the sauce has to be nice and thick, so this may take some time, but make sure you don't leave the pan and go anywhere, as this may lead to a lot of lumps and then it will be a little difficult for us to smoothen out the sauce. The only way out will be to strain it, but we don't want to do that, so we're going to be mixing it continuously. The kind of thickening that we are looking at is known as panada. In culinary terms, this is known as panada. So we basically making a panada, and to which we are going to be adding in noodles. Now you see that the sauce is nice and thick. You see the consistency? This is what I want. It needs to be this thick but pouring at the same time. We'll add in some cheese to this. Nice good amount of cheese, and we'll add in noodles. These are boiled noodles. Once you've added the noodles, you need to mix this quickly. We'll need some more noodles. Okay. After you've added the noodles, mix this up. If you want, you can use 2 spoons to mix this up nicely. Okay, now switch off the gas. We are making noodle cutlets, so what we need to do now is to transfer this mixture onto a tray like this. So I have a tray in which I am going to transfer this entire noodle mixture, and make sure while you are pouring this that it settles down evenly. So use a spoon and spread it out while it is nice and hot, because later on it will be a little difficult for you to spread it evenly. Once you have spread this, you have to wait till it comes down to room temperature. The best way is to keep it in the refrigerator so that it cools down quickly. We have also kept a non-stick frying pan here. Let's put in some oil, and we are going to shallow fry these cutlets. The oil has to be very hot before you place these cutlets. Now what we are going to do is, with the help of a knife, we are going to cut this. The mixture is soft, so use a sharp knife and further cut this into squares like this. With the help of a spatula, pick up each square and place it in this frying pan. Flip and cook on the other side. Once it is nice and golden, the cutlet is almost ready. You have to cook this till it is nice and golden on both the sides, and serve it nice and hot. You can serve this with chili sauce. At the same time, you can also serve it with green chutney. Try it with green chutney, you will like it. But before that, let's take a serving plate. If you cook this on medium heat, it will turn nice and crisp. And if you do it on high flame, then all you will get is soft cutlets. The choice is yours. If you like it crisp, make sure the flame is medium, because when you fry noodles, they go nice and crisp. You see this? This is what we want. So make sure that the flame is not very hot, it's on medium, and once the noodles are crispy on both sides, we will serve this. Golden fried noodle cutlets are ready. Serve with tomato ketchup or any chutney of your choice.